Now look, when it comes to Zach Snyder, I generally think that he has to be one of the nicest directors in Hollywood. I myself would love to work for this man because I've heard nothing but great stories about it. When it comes to his films, to be honest, I wouldn't call myself a fan. He's kind of a hit or miss. He's made films that I just praise to the high and mighty and films that I found to be a chore to get through. So why the fuck, and I can't believe I'm about to say this, do I feel Army of the Dead is the best movie I've seen so far this year? Now, in Army of the Dead, a zombie outbreak has happened, but they were able to contain it through the city of Los Angeles and have quarantined that area off. But a bunch of mercenaries find out that there's a massive, large sum of money just sitting underneath the casino, and they decide they're going to go through and do a good old-fashioned heist. Look, like I said, I'm not crazy about this guy. His movies are very hit or miss with me. But I was very looking forward to this film because I love Dawn of the Dead. And I was excited to see that Zach Snyder was going to kind of, in a sense, return to his roots after doing all that superhero stuff. And I am so shocked at how much I freaking love this movie. In my opinion, Army of the Dead excels at being the very thing you want it to be. And that is a good old-fashioned popcorn blockbuster cinema. I had so much fun. This movie has heart, it has personality, it has gore, it has everything I wanted this movie to be and more. Look, I went into this movie with the same sort of notions that I went into Godzilla vs. Kong. I went in to see Godzilla vs. Kong. I went in this movie to see an army fight the dead. And you get that, and it excels at giving you just that. This movie goes a step further by offering us an amazing, wonderful collection of characters. Characters that I loved. And I thought the actors did a fantastic job with these characters. Yes, they're all stereotypes. Stereotype characters that you would see in a video game or an 80s horror film. But guess what? The actors themselves buy into that stereotype and they play with it. And it makes it so fun, and the style is fantastic. The opening sequence, the first 15 minutes alone of this film are phenomenal. They set the tone. You know exactly what type of film you're watching. And I know some horror fans are going to be like, well, how does it compare to Dawn of the Dead? Look, Dawn of the Dead, in my opinion, is a flat-out serious horror movie. This takes a little bit more of a campier approach. It is more of a action horror film, but I do think horror fans are going to get a kick out of this movie because there are a few horror set pieces that are thrilling, and one in particular that's downright scary, and visually everything is beaming with color and personality. And now look, the zombie genre truly has died out, which I know is a pun, but I mean that. It truly has died out. We've had so much zombie content from The Walking Dead and everything. And Zach Snyder does a fantastic job at doing a little bit of a twist on that. You know, he doesn't completely change zombies, but what he does is he kind of gives them a little bit of a personality. They're not completely alert, but they are a little bit of self-aware, and that makes them more, in a sense, physically terrifying and mentally terrifying. You know, they have turned Las Vegas into their kingdom, and I love that. As the score goes, I'm going to give Army of the Dead a 5 out of 5. Who the hell thought that I would give a Zack Snyder film a perfect fucking score? But here we fucking are. So let me know in the comment section below what you think of Army of the Dead when you get the chance to see this movie. I fucking loved it. So until next time, I'm SlasherReviews, and you guys have just been slashed.